Welcome to NHA's learning resource, Principles of Health Coaching. NHA is the largest frontline healthcare worker certification and education organization in the industry, with over 1 million certified candidates. We are leading the industry and focused on our goal of empowering people to access a better future. We use the resources and information from our experiences and learning partners to provide content from education and training to certification and career development. Beyond NHA's 8 nationally accredited certifications and related study materials, there are educational tools that focus on didactic learning in healthcare cornerstones and skills developers. This video is going to walk through Principles of Health Coaching, an ANCC accredited certificate program built to meet ACAP accreditation requirements. It emphasizes effective patient communication techniques and introduces and assesses learners on key foundational concepts that include collaboration, communication, relationships, motivational interviewing, and population health management. It uses learning modules, knowledge checks, simulations, and assessments to help learners through these core concepts. Principles of Health Coaching can be packaged together with other resources, such as NHA's Medical Assistant Learning Suite, or to complete the Communication Skills Bundle with Personability. Though learners may earn a certificate of completion, Principles of Health Coaching is not a health coach certification, but rather a skills developer applicable for anyone working within these core areas of the health field, or who may work directly with patients and would like to enhance a deeper skill set within these core communication techniques. Health coaching is a growing need in the population. According to the CDC, 60% of Americans have at least one chronic disease. 40% have 2 or more. 91% of patients have expressed a need for more help with chronic disease management, while only 30% report that their providers check in with them between office visits. Having the care team develop skills within health coaching has the ability to enhance every layer of the patient experience, as well as benefit the industry as a whole. Let's walk through how this learning resource works. Principles of Health Coaching has some automatic gating technology built into the process to help learners as they move through the content. They are taken through 4 individual modules and end-of-module quizzes. They must open and complete each one and are required to achieve a minimum 80% score for each quiz to unlock their final assessment. Quizzes can be repeated, and there is no limit to how many times they can attempt each quiz. Learners should begin with the Introduction to Health Coaching module. This sets the foundation for the program by describing the role of a healthcare professional with health coaching responsibilities. The correlation between chronic disease and population health is discussed, as well as the impact that health coaching can have in helping patients improve health outcomes. Learning modules will use a variety of tools to work through the content, with an audiobook feature to help for accessibility, videos that discuss core learning concepts, graphics and imagery representing visual aids for understanding, bolded words of glossary terms with a database, allowing for individuals to further grasp the material, flashcards that are also accessible from NHA's flashcard app to help with study, and additional resources such as the test plan to the final exam, transcripts of all videos, and references for learning content. Each module is broken into lessons, which can be completed in 20 to 30-minute sections to help with pacing through the material. The end of each lesson holds low-stakes games and knowledge checks to aid in the application of knowledge and recognition of content mastery. Access to this resource will also provide access to NHA's flashcard app. Once a learner has their material, they can download the app on any mobile device for further assistance in key learning concepts. As they move through each of the 4 learning modules, content will include 10 patient-centered care guiding principles, communication strategies that incorporate therapeutic techniques, phone conversation, as well as web-based discussion tactics. Responsibilities of the health coach are also discussed, creating SMART goals with patients and a medication review to help them get the most out of home monitoring equipment. Module 3, Relationships and Responsibilities of the Coach, also has 7 downloadable chronic disease support tools for use long after the learner has completed the program. When learners finish the module, it's then time to attempt that end-of-module quiz. To mark this as complete and work toward unlocking the final, learners need to obtain a passing score of 80% or higher in all module quizzes. These should be seen as practice assessments for the final certificate earning test. It's recommended that learners limit their attempts, focusing more on the learning to enhance skills. At the end of the fourth module, learners are taken into motivational interviewing, online role play, and simulation conversations, with educational content, interactive gaming, and simulation role play. This additional material helps to put into practice the content from the rest of the modules and follows its own gating technology. Each conversation features a different healthcare worker or provider, demonstrating how all members of the team have a role in health coaching. Though each may work with different types of patients, these simulations provide options for coaching and feedback, viewing thoughts of the individuals involved, the ability to undo a decision, and on-screen reporting. Though these are for practice and application only, the review accomplished here can solidify learning and help with the final exam score. NHA would recommend that learners play these simulations multiple times, taking different paths each time. Making the wrong choices can be just as valuable for learning as making the right ones. Screenshots of completed conversation scores can be sent to instructors or administrators to encourage further assistance, as well as identify the development of skills. As with the end-of-module quizzes, there are no limits to the frequency of use for these simulations. The timestamps and scores for the conversations consist of opportunities to showcase effective techniques. The range available for each step is due to the branching nature of simulation and accounts for learners taking unique paths through them. When ready, learners should then attempt the final test to earn their certificate of completion. Unlike the other resources, the final certificate of completion exam has a limit on the attempts possible. The test plan for the exam is available for learners to review within their resources. Scores have been psychometrically evaluated, and candidates must earn at least 390 points out of a maximum of 500 points to earn their certificate of completion. Here is a walkthrough of the general timeline through the entire process. For the final, it's important to know that learners have a maximum of 3 attempts to challenge this assessment and must wait a minimum of 3 days in between any non-passing attempts. If a learner exhausts all 3 opportunities without a passing score, they will be required to obtain a new set of these materials and begin the sequence from the beginning in order to try again to earn their certificate of completion. Earning this ANCC accredited certificate will provide certified nurse educator candidates, as well as any NHA certification holder, 7 continuing education credits to apply towards the maintenance and renewal of their credentials. Through the whole learning process, personalized reports will load for individuals providing feedback, as well as outlining assessments and calculated timestamps. Institutions who provide NHA's Principles of Health Coaching to learners will also receive detailed reporting and, in addition, have access to NHA's educational toolkit to aid in the implementation and best practices for the material. Thank you for watching this snapshot of the resources and features found within the Principles of Health Coaching learning tool. NHA is here to support you through this and the entire educational journey. Please connect with your NHA representative for more information or questions on this or any of NHA's other learning resources around didactic learning, soft skills development, or stacking certifications. Here at NHA, we're excited to have you with us on the journey of empowering people to access a better future. We will be here with you every step of the way.